Do you wonder why someone can successfully lose weight and someone else can struggle and continue the weight cycle? Do you think it's just because of genetics, or someone is just lucky by chance, or they just really had the best nutritional plan and workout program to get there and you're missing out on that? I'm here to tell you there is more to what you're looking at to be the reason to successfully lose weight. And if you're not there right now, this is a video that's going to help uncover that for you. I'm Lee Agbohlah with Ultimate Performance. In this video, I will share what 3 reasons allows someone to successfully lose weight. I've been coaching clients for 12 years now, and I've helped hundreds be able to transform. And these reasons I'm going to share with you are the same things that help get them on their journey to successfully lose weight and help them live the healthy lifestyle they dream about. And you're going to learn how to make it happen for yourself as well. Weight loss is more than just simply a numbers game. Yes, it's going to take X amount of calories to burn to be at an X amount of goal weight. That is the simple form on it, but it is more complex than that. You're not a robot. It's not just about crunching numbers to get there. It's about what actions you take to get there. And the actions you take, what is getting you to take those right actions. Now, it is easier at first when you may have the highest motivation and you can pretty much get yourself to probably do anything. But what allows you to continue to do it? Sustainability is what allows you to actually create a lifestyle. So these individuals understand that, but how do they get there? Well, let's start off with the first reason, and that's because they create nutritional habits that they could continue even once they finish losing weight. Now, I share this a lot, not to alarm you to feel like you can't make this happen, but many fail because within 2 years, more than 90% of people are going to gain more weight than they originally lost. It's because they're not following what successful individuals do to help themselves lose the weight. Now, I've seen many people go a long way from where they started, and it didn't matter how old they were, where they started off the weight. And some of these individuals I see now are some people I've even helped collaborate with that are helping others now lose weight because they get it. And the nutritional habits is what's going to allow you. Many that are listening right now, and maybe you, think that this new XYZ diet is going to be the reason that I'm going to be able to finally lose the weight and keep it off. It's because this thing has this specific science to it that allows it, or this diet is real easy, or this is something that really works for me because I can eat like that. Well, think again, because numbers are telling us that we know people that go on these restrictive diets are not likely to continue to see results. I just showed that statistic with you, and many are falling in that trap because they go on the diet. So what do successful people do differently? They create nutritional habits. This is what I help to work with my clients. I understand they have to be able to create better choices. Now think about the habit. The habit is what allows you to do it consistently because you know how to do it, you are believing in the habit, and you have the knowledge to actually make it happen. So when you put great nutritional habits that allow you to eat better without feeling like you are restricting yourself or cutting off the things that you enjoy eating, you have better success. The reason that restrictive diets don't work is because they don't actually create habits. You're not really creating a habit. It's more of just an action. All you're doing is just taking an action. It is restriction, but you're not actually creating anything that you can actually sustain. Because what happens once you stop taking that action, which is eventually going to happen, because restriction is something that isn't sustainable, because what happens, you start to actually have your true cravings, the other things that you want, and what happens when motivation's gone? It's over, right? What happens, the motivation isn't going to be there once the habit has been created, because you're just used to doing it. You're going to go on autopilot. You just continue to do it. The way that I eat and the way that I help my clients, it's not something I have to actively think about each and every day of the choices, because eventually you will make it a habit and then you get used to doing the choices and it becomes easy, like on autopilot. So if you focus on nutritional habits that you can continue to follow, that you can improve on, Now you're seeing yourself be able to get rid of the body fat, and it's easy. It's not feeling like you're pulling your teeth or feeling like you're going to eventually lose it all and you got to binge eating, because this is something that you're simply following. This doesn't mean it's easy, but it is something that you have to work just as hard as you're doing within going to a restricted diet, but you're actually going to put better actions into it, and it really will feel easier, even though you're not noticing how habits are created. This is the thing that successful individuals understand. This is things that help them client. And being able to do this is as simply as understanding what foods that you need to eat more of. Understanding the difference from hunger versus appetite. Understanding what foods are actually going to be able to be sustained in your body as fuel so you don't feel as hungry, or that you can actually power through your day more. These are nutritional habits that are going to help you out with really being successful. The second reason that individuals successfully lose weight is because they understand how important being physically active and be consistent with exercise. If you just go on a weight loss journey and you don't put exercise in the equation, you can lose weight, but it's most likely that you're following what most restrictive dieters do, is just focusing on cutting calories. And the thing with that, when you focus on that without the exercise, you lose a lot of muscle. Now, you probably don't feel like, I don't have any muscle anyway, I just have a bunch of flab of fat. But you still have muscle that your body actually has to carry to actually carry that weight around. And when you start losing a bunch of weight on these get fast weight loss, you start losing a lot of muscle. You lose a lot of muscle, metabolism goes down, which controls how many calories you're gonna burn throughout the day. And so you just start gaining weight really quickly once you stop following these restricted diets. Now, this is what I mentioned, where you gain more weight than you originally lost. Someone that understands to be successful with weight loss understands that a big part of the equation is to make sure they're physically active. It's not I lose weight and then I become active. No, you need to start off with it. No one's saying that your exercise program is going to be what you're going to be 1 year from now, 2 years from now, or even just as small as 3 months from now. But you need to start off with doing something that's going to help you out. The reason being active will help you is, for one, it can play a part of you being able to boost your metabolism if you understand the right way, by being able to maintain muscle or build muscle. Also, it helps you out with controlling your hormones better, because when you work out, you actually increase that part of it for your body to help yourself. Now, you may notice a little bit if you started working out too much that you actually have a negative effect where you're hungrier, but if you do it the right way and just stay consistent, but just making sure something as little as getting 15 to 30 minutes of physical activity, if you can do that 3 to 5 times a week, which is not a lot of time if you think about it. It's less than 2% of your time each week that it takes for you to be consistent within your exercise to be able to actually be fit. And you can progress from there, but just start small. Doesn't matter if it's just a 10-minute walk, but you need to make sure that physical activity isn't something neglected in your weight loss journey. People that are successful put it together, because they know that exercise is also going to help them be healthier as well as they're losing the weight. This is so key, and you have to make sure to do that. Do not skip that part. The third reason that individuals successfully lose weight, and this is a huge one for long-term success, they have a mindset shift. This is why, as a transformation coach, mindset is the most powerful piece into the coaching that I can work with my clients. If I can get you to think differently from when you started your journey to where you're going to be in less than 90 days and then going forward with your journey, man, sky's the limit. All your potential is there within your mind. Is the ideas that you can create. Anyone that's successful in any area of their life, they have the right mindset. They are able to move past the challenges. How do you handle a challenge? If you have the right mindset, you understand the challenge is going to happen, but you have the will to find a solution that's going to help you out. And you understand also, I'm not quitting. Many people in the journey with weight loss don't get the results because they just simply give up. They don't see the fruits of the labor because they give up too soon. If you're working on your mindset, you understand that this is for the long haul. This is not a short-term weight loss I'm just going to do so I can look good for a wedding, or I can look good for a reunion, or I can look good for my trip coming up, or hey, I'm turning 40 for the first time and I want to look great for my 40th birthday, or whatever birthday that you may have. You understand that this is for the long haul. Now, yes, you have goals that are short-term in a way, but ultimately the long-term goal as that lifestyle that you want, right? That's within the clients I work with, where they want to be there for their kids. They want to be the best version for them, set an example, or eventually walk their daughter down the aisle, but they don't want to make sure they drop dead before that. Or they go to a doctor and they get that scare that they might have to get on prescriptions, and they don't want to live that lifestyle with being able to stick a needle in themselves each and every day. This is something that you have that shifts you when you have a mindset shift. You start thinking differently. You're not going to be the same person that you started, because now you understand that this is something that is a part of you that you want to make happen. And you can do that when you change your mindset. So when I'm working with my clients, I'm getting them past the limiting beliefs that have held them back in the past, that got them from getting where they wanted to be on the journey. And I'm building new beliefs that are molding their brain, that they're going to grow from, that it gives them the growth mindset to have that lifestyle that they dream of. If you can put all these together, you will successfully lose weight, and you will keep it off, and you will continue to be the best version of yourself. And I believe you can do it if you can put these all together. So first, what you have to understand, you're going to need to have nutritional habits that are going to allow you to lose the weight and keep it off. You have to have exercise be part of it, and it's consistent. It's not about working out every day for 3 months and you stop. No, can you be consistent for at least 3 to 5 times a week, which doesn't take too much time. Actually, less than 2% of your time if you were efficient with your workouts. And as we just shared, is you got to have a mindset shift. You got to have that part of your mindset, get rid of the limiting beliefs and create new beliefs that gives you the healthy lifestyle you dream about. And you can do all these things if you put it into action. Let me know, what was your biggest takeaway from this video? What is something that you need to work on to get yourself to be in that healthy lifestyle that you dream about? And as always, be sure to like and subscribe.